Hi everybody, I'm back. Time to do a little bit more Lush talk for you all. I decided the next range of products I wanted to talk about was their facial care, because Lush has some great face care items. And I'm just going to go right into it. I'm going to show you, all my favorite ones. And I'm also going to talk about some of my favorites that I don't actually have on hand, so I can't show you them because I've used them all up. But I have a good amount to give a visual on. So I wanted to start with their fresh face masks, which I think is one of my it's one of my favorite simple luxuries is, to put a face mask on. I love to put it on before my bath, and just one of those things you feel like you're really doing something good for your skin. And Lush has some fantastic ones. They're very different from other face masks that you buy in like a tube or whatever that last forever. These are made with just 100% natural ingredients. I mean, you could eat these things. They're so fresh that you can only buy them in the stores. They won't send them to you in mail order because they have to be refrigerated. Because, like I said, the ingredients list reads like a grocery list. And they only have a shelf life of about 3 weeks. So I've actually used them. Sorry, I should have fixed my hair before the video. I've gone over the expiration date a little bit, not too much. See, all of their items list when they were made and when they expire. Like, for example, this is an old one. This is actually an empty container, but this was made on November 3rd, and it was to be used by November 24th, so there's like a 3-week span in there. It's easy to get through them, though, because they've actually made the packaging smaller than it used to be. You can get about 5 or 6 masks out of one pot, so when I use them, I put them on like every other day, so I have no problem getting through one of these in 3 weeks. It usually only takes me like a week and a half. So I wanted to start with those. I only have 2 that actually have masks in them. I have a lot of empty pots, and you're probably wondering why I have empty pots. This is a really great little thing to know about. If you collect the pots that your products come in, a lot of their stuff comes in these type of containers. If you return them to a Lush store, because they're big on recycling, if you bring 5 back, you get a free face mask. So I collect, I like stock up on all my pots, keep them in a bag, and then when I'm ready for a new face mask, I grab 5 out of there and go get a free one. These run between $7 and $8, I think, or $7 and $9. They're not too bad. The first one I'm going to show you is called Catastrophe Cosmetic. It's an empty one, so I can't give you the visual, but this one, actually, this is the one that I don't even think does really anything for my skin, but I buy it just because I love the scent of it. It's got blueberries in it, which are really rich in antioxidants, and it just smells like fresh blueberries. But this one, I wrote down my notes of the reasons why I like them. This one's really good for sensitive skin because it's got a lot of calming ingredients in it, like calamine, chamomile, and like I said, it's got the blueberries in it too, so it's very nutrient rich for your skin. So that's a favorite of mine. The next one is called BB Seaweed. This is my second favorite. And I can show you this one because this one's new. It looks like this. I mean, they're not all that attractive looking, but this one also smells lovely. Kind of smells like a cross between the ocean and like lavenders and roses. So the BB Seaweed has kaolin clay in it, which is very good for your skin. It's like really deep cleansing. I'm sure you've heard like clays and mud are really deep cleansing for your skin, and they also are really good at like kind of tightening your pores. This one also has honey in it, which is kind of works as a natural antiseptic for your skin, which is good. And it's got fresh seaweed in it. That's what those little black things are. That's fresh seaweed, very nutrient rich. And it's also just a very calming mask. It just feels good and soothing on your skin. It's got aloe vera in it. So this is another great one for if your skin's on the sensitive side. Alright, this one is called Love Lettuce, and it actually doesn't have any lettuce in it, but I think they call it that because it's green. This one I'm almost out of. See that? This is an exfoliating mask. It's got lots of ground up almond shells and aduki beans. It's kind of rough on the skin. I think this one's like really, really a strong exfoliator, but I really like it. I find this one this one really gives your skin like a nice glow, because you put it on, you leave it on for like 20 minutes or so, and then when you add water, because it dries, all these masks like kind of dry on your face, and then you get your face a little wet, kind of softens up the mask, and then I just exfoliate it in and rinse off, and it's like so soft. My skin feels good. This Love Lettuce also has Fuller's Earth, which is another type of clay that is known for tightening your pores. So that's excellent, always a plus. So this is my other favorite. Let's see. Oh, Cupcake. This is an empty one, but this smells just like chocolate mint. It smells delightful. Love to put this one on. This one's more based for like troubled skin, like skin prone to acne or oily skin. It's got Rasul mud in it, which is nice and deep cleansing, but it also has cocoa butter and cocoa powder, which makes your skin very soft. But I'm not sure, besides the Rasul mud, what else is in here that's good for acne. Mentha, sandalwood oil, vanilla, I don't know, but that's how they advertise it. I just like to buy it because it smells good. Alright, so those are my 4 favorite fresh face masks, but let me just tell you really quick about one that I don't like at all. I had gotten this from the Lush store in Natick. One of the guys there was very generous. I asked for a sample of this because I was kind of scared to buy it, and he actually just gave me a whole container of it because I guess it was nearing its expiration date. This one's called Cosmetic Warrior, and this one is supposed to be, it says a superhero face mask to combat spots, cleanse dirt, and calm and soothe all troubled skin. So this is supposed to be like the best one out of all of them for acne. And I break out like right here, and I can't believe I still do because I'm almost 30 and I'm still breaking out like a teenager. So I wanted to give this a try, but I was wary because it's got the main ingredient in it is garlic, and I was like, that's disgusting. But I smelled it in the store, and if you've ever been in a Lush store, you know what I'm talking about. It's like just overwhelming scents, like you smell everything all at once. So I smelled it, and I was like, I couldn't really, it didn't really hit me like I thought it was going to. But then when I got it home and put it on my face, it was just like nauseating. Like all I could smell was garlic, and not even good garlic, like caramelized garlic or, like garlic that you smell cooking in a kitchen. It was like just raw, straight up, disgusting garlic. So if you're sensitive to smells, don't get this one. It wasn't even worth the suffering through the scent because I didn't really notice any difference in my spots. So I do not recommend this one. I'm sure for other people it works great, but for me, no go. All right. Now these two are cleansers. They're not the fresh face mask, but they do still have a shelf life of 3 months due to the nature of the ingredients. I love both of these. They're both exfoliating cleansers. This one's called Ocean Salt, and it comes in a container like this, and there's also a really big one because some people like to use this as an all-over body cleanser. I don't because it's really expensive. I think the big one's like $35 or something. This size is, I think, around 18 or 20. It's really neat looking too. Look. It's like this really pretty blue, and the top is covered in like really large grained salt, but then underneath that layer, it's very, very fine salt throughout. So what you want to do when you get this is you want to just kind of stir it up with your finger so you can get all the different size salts together, because if you put this on your face, you're going to like scratch it off. But this is a great exfoliator, a little on the harsh side, but I like that. I feel like nice harsh exfoliate. I'm getting everything off there, all the dead skin. Did I write anything down about ocean salt? I don't think I did. But yeah, it's salt-based, so that's your exfoliating part. It's got grapefruit, vodka, which I guess is supposed to be like a nice stimulating, toning type ingredient for skin. Hey, whatever. And it also has avocado butter to give you a nice soft feel to your face. This one makes my face feel like a baby's butt. Okay, you're gonna love this. I think I'm out of time, so I'm gonna make a part 2. Okay, so I'll see you around the corner.